So I've been thinking about the dream life and what it means to live our lives so that we attain our dream life and what it means on a day-by-day basis. And I realized that there's a connection between that idea and two cards that I've been sort of working with the last few days. One is the Six of Stones here, also known as the Six of Pentacles. And the other is the Seven of Cups, also seen like this, with the person who's looking up at all the cups filled with different things. And I'll get back to this card in a bit, but I'll start here talking about what the Six of Pentacles means. It's a card of exchange, as you see here, these two hands, one dropping the coin into the other. So one is receiving and one is giving. And the idea is that we spend time in our lives receiving input and education, and maybe we consume a lot of our favorite hobbies and interests. Maybe we love anime, and so we read and watch manga and anime all that we can. And maybe we love painting, so we buy a lot of supplies and we just paint and paint and paint. And we're absorbing, for me, it's, tarot and books and music and things like that. We just absorb for a while, and we don't necessarily produce anything to give to the world from that. But then there comes a time when that all switches, and we are so full of collecting our cups here, collecting all that we've absorbed, that we begin to form a vision for how to share it with others. And then we become the giver who can share things. And in this card, we see what she calls the dark wolf. This is the Marielle Tarot. And she is saying that this is like the other half of ourselves, where one half would be the white wolf, the civilized, rule-keeping side, and this is the black wolf, the one who wants to go in the opposite direction, wants to run away from all that is civilized and tame, and wants to take us in a uncharted direction off the map and into the dark forest. And I thought that was an interesting addition to this conversation of creation and of imagination, and how in order to create something new, you need to go off the map a little bit and go off the prescribed path and enter the dark forest of your own subconscious and let it create with you something that's new and entirely unique to you. And once you do that, and your vision is so ripe that you can't help but share it, then you can start to eventually arrive where you are able to not just consume what you love, but produce what you love, and arrive at more of the dream life. And in that, the dream life becomes not just the consumption that we love, of what we love, but the production of what we love, and we are living the dream day by day. So even though we may not be out there enjoying the paradise, and for me it would be traveling, and seeing other places and eating great foods in those other places and meeting interesting people. That, to me, that's all consumption. But in order to consume like that, there has to be production, there has to be give and take. And I want my production to be just as magical as my consumption. But that will come from the magic that lies within our subconscious, in the wilder and passionate side of ourselves that isn't tame and isn't just following the crowd, but goes off map and does their own unique thing based on their own unique self and inner life and unruly desires that you then tame with the help of the white wolf to create a balance. we see here.